Hello. Hello. Am I
Hello.
audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will start within 2 minutes. Okay. So please wait in this lobby.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Hello. Good afternoon, all of you. Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
So once again, I welcome all of you in this course. Okay. The course name is Fundamental of Electronics Engineering, and the course code is ECE102. So can you see the shared screen now? Is it visible to you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the syllabus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So today is the introductory class. So we will mostly discuss about the syllabus of this course. Okay. So you can see the course name is Fundamentals of Electronics Engineering, and the course credit is 11. Here you will have one tutorial also together with the lecture, right? So within 1 week you have one tutorial. In tutorial, do you have any idea about the tutorial? Do you know what is tutorial?
In tutorial, we have any type of doubt. In tutorial class, we have discussed with teacher.
Yeah, actually based on the concept that is taught in the class, we will give you some numerical problems to you. Okay, so you have to solve those numerical problems, and we will discuss the for the questions where you are facing problem. Okay, so for those questions only we will discuss here in the class, in the tutorial class, so that you can understand the concept better. Okay, so this is you can see the semester offered, that is first year. It is offered in both odd and even semester. So for you it is in odd semester only. For other students, some other students, it is in even semester also, because it is institute course. So all engineering students will have to study this course. Okay. So here are the course contents. you can see there are 5 units and all units have divided in different topics. So first topic is circuit analysis. So we will start with the circuit analysis first. Then you have to study semiconductor devices, about semiconductor devices. Then integrated circuits, where you can see different types of ICs and what are the important component in that ICs. Then the fourth unit is digital electronics. Fifth unit is about introduction to communication engineering. Okay, so this course is all about the introduction of electronics engineering branch. Okay, means the main topics, main concepts that you should understand and you should remember, that will be taught in this course. So we will start one by one. In unit 1, you can see the topic is circuit analysis. So firstly, we will study about the circuit concepts, basic circuit concepts, where you can see the introductory concepts are there, circuit elements and sources, means what are the circuit elements are there and what are the sources available to you. You already studied in your 11th and 12th class also. So do you know, can you tell me what are the circuit elements available? Anyone?
Cell, resistor, load,
Hmm.
and
Ammeter,
a source.
voltmeter.
There are two types of circuit elements, passive elements,
Capacitor.
active elements, right? Passive elements and active elements. So in the category of passive elements, mostly we will talk about passive elements like resistor, inductor, capacitor. Okay. So these are passive elements. Another category is active elements. So in that active element, mostly you have to study about the semiconductor devices like diode, transistor. These are considered as in the category of active elements. Okay, because they have some energy. So that's why they are called as active elements. What are the different types of sources? You know. Can you tell me the different types of sources available?
Cell,
batteries, generators,
Battery. So battery provides a special type of source.
Array current.
So what is that type of source? The electricity that you are using in your home, that is
Alternate.
taken from transformer, right?
AC.
So it is AC, right? So there are two forms of sources, AC and DC sources, right? AC sources are taken from the transformer. That is, you can see the sources available to your home, that is utilized to run your fan, lights, etc. Okay, your appliances, home appliances. So all these things are considered in the category of sources. Wait.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so we have different types of sources. In that you can also see, and you have also studied that there are two main types of sources, voltage and current. Do you know voltage and current sources? You have already studied in 11th and 12th. right? Do you know about voltage and current sources? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
So do you know about voltage and current sources?
Yes, sir.
Wind power
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
for
I'm
voltage.
talking about basic category of sources. Okay. Sources can be categorized in two parts. It can be categorized as voltage and current sources. It can also be categorized as AC and DC sources. Okay. We will also see some category of sources like dependent and independent sources. What are independent sources? What are dependent sources? We will study in this course. Okay. In this unit 1. So mostly you have to study about the basic circuit elements and sources. Elements like the passive elements, resistor, inductor, capacitor, you already know that you will study. And about sources means AC and DC, then voltage and current sources, then dependent, independent sources. Okay, all these things you will study. Okay, then mostly in this unit we will focus about DC circuit analysis techniques. Means how we can analyze any circuit that is operating based on DC sources. Okay, so whether it is for DC or AC, the circuit concept is more or less same. Okay, so how we can solve the circuit, that you have to study in this unit. Means how we can identify the value of voltage and current, voltage across any two terminals, and current flowing through the loop or current flowing through the branch. Okay, suppose in a circuit there is a wire, so how much current is flowing through the wire, that we can calculate or evaluate by using some circuit analysis techniques. Okay, so you have already studied about Kirchhoff's law. This is the first fundamental concept of solving circuit, right? So you have already studied about Kirchhoff's law, that we will revise here. Means it will be for your recap type. So the Kirchhoff's law, you know that there are two types of Kirchhoff's law: Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay. So KCL and KVL in short we call. So you already studied in your 11th and 12th. Just we will recap here, and then we will go for nodal and mesh analysis. So these are the techniques to solve any electrical circuit. Okay. After that, you have to study about different different types of network theorems that will help to solve any complex circuit. Okay, so first one is superposition theorem. You have to study only 4 theorems here. There are many more, but for your course 4 theorems are more than sufficient. So first you have to study superposition theorem. Means by using this theorem also you can calculate voltage across any two terminals in the circuit and current flowing through the branch. Right? Am I audible to you? Just for your
Yes.
confirmation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Next is Thevenin's theorem. Thevenin's theorem is another type of theorem, and it is directly or indirectly related to maximum power transfer theorem. That is your last theorem given here. So the maximum power transfer theorem that you can see here, it is directly or indirectly related to your Thevenin's theorem. Then Norton's theorem you have to study, and these two theorems, Thevenin's and Norton's theorem, these are dual to each other. Okay, so we will see when you study these theorems, so you can understand the concepts better. And what are the limitations of these theorems? These things you can also see. Okay. So in this up to this section, you will see about the different circuit elements, different types of sources, and how we can solve the circuit for circuit parameters, like to identify the voltage value and current value in any circuit. For that, first basic two laws are Kirchhoff's law, Kirchhoff's current law, and Kirchhoff voltage law. Then you will study about nodal and mesh analysis. That is another circuit analysis technique. Then there are four types of network theorems that you have to study about: superposition theorem, Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, and maximum power transfer theorem. Okay. Then you have to know about some basic understanding of AC circuit. Okay, how we can analyze any AC circuit, that you will see in this unit only. Okay, means phasor relationship of passive elements, RLC, impedance and admittance, that you already studied, I think, in your 11-12. Means how we can calculate impedance and what is the significance of admittance. Means both are universal. Impedance, admittance is inverse of impedance, that you know. Then phasor diagrams. We will talk in AC circuit only about phasor diagram. Okay, means there is a phase difference between voltage and current in AC circuit based on the load values or based on the element used. Means whether it is, and the element is resistive, inductive, or capacitive. Based on that, there will be phase difference between voltage and current. Then you know about instantaneous power, average power, complex power, apparent power, and about power factor. So instantaneous power, average power, there are three types of power, that basic powers, that is active power, reactive power, and apparent power. Have you studied in your 11-12? Have you do you have any idea about this power analysis?
No, sir.
Power factor.
फैक्टर सुना है
Okay, power factor. Power factor सुना है ना?
हाँ सर.
एसी में
Yes. We will talk about power factor in AC only. What is the reason? Why not we are talking about power factor in DC circuits? Okay, what is power factor? Anyone can tell. What is power factor?
voltage by impedance
Voltage by impedance.
Resistance by impedance.
R by Z. Resistance by impedance.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so means cos theta is equal to R by Z.
Real power.
Yes, power factor.
Real power by apparent power.
Yeah, right. Power factor is basically related to, means it can be means it can be defined in many ways. Power factor is basically cos theta, means what is the angle, means cosine angle between voltage and current, right? So between voltage and current, what cosine angle is there, that is your power factor. And it is also related to active power and active power and apparent power. Active power is your Vrms, Irms, cos theta, apparent power is Vrms Irms. So active power divided by apparent power is cos theta, right? So that is your power factor. Power factor can also be defined as R by Z, that is resistance divided by impedance. So by impedance triangle, do you know impedance triangle? Have you studied earlier? Impedance
Yes.
triangle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in impedance triangle, you can see the relationship between R, L, C, and impedance, right? So in that, if you will calculate angle theta, so theta can be defined as theta is equal to tan inverse x by R, right? Means reactive
Reactance
component
upon
divided
resistance.
by, yes, reactive component divided by resistive components. So theta is equal to tan inverse x by R, right? It can also
Yes,
be
sir.
defined as cos theta is equal to R by Z. So this power factor can be defined in many ways. Okay. So you will study all these things in this unit, and you can understand better, and you can recall. If you have already studied, you can recall these things. Okay. That will be very much useful for you in throughout your course study, throughout your BTech, because you are electronics, you are studying in BTech in electronics engineering, right? So throughout your whole engineering study, these concepts will be used. These are very much important for your whole 4-year study. So in unit 1, you have to study these many things, and 10 lectures are defined for this. Okay. So we will try to complete these all topics within 10 lectures, and you will have many numerical problems to solve based on these concepts. And you have to, we will provide you the tutorial questions in tutorial classes, and we will clear your doubts, okay, in the tutorial classes. Means prior to the tutorial class, schedule class, we will try to provide you the tutorial sheet that is based on the number of questions related to the topic, that we will provide to you 1 week before. Okay. So within 1 week, you can try to solve these questions. And if you have any doubt in any questions, okay, so we will clear your doubts in tutorial class, in dedicated tutorial class. That is the basic fundamental how we will go through in your tutorial class. Next is unit 2. In unit 2, you have to study about semiconductor devices. So these are very much important topic, especially for electronics engineering students, because your BTech is in electronics engineering. So these semiconductor devices, these are very much important topic for you, where you have to study about diodes, okay, different types of diode. Mainly you will study about PN junction diode. I think some of you have already studied in your 11th and 12th PN junction. At least PN junction diode is also there in your CBSE curriculum. Okay. So you will have the understanding about diodes, different types of diode, especially the Zener diode is mentioned here. So based on the Zener diode, you have to solve some circuit based on the Zener diode, and what are the applications of these diodes that you will study. Then about transistor, okay, there are many types of transistors. Firstly, the first transistor is bipolar junction transistor, that is in short given here BJT. So BJT is a bipolar junction transistor. bipolar junction transistor, it has dual polarity due to electron and hole. Due to the interaction of electron and hole, means the current will flow by using electrons and holes, the existence of electrons and holes. That's why it is called as a bipolar device. Okay. So bipolar transistor, bipolar junction transistor and their applications you will study in this topic. Then different types of structures, different types of modes of operation and their applications you will study in BJT. Okay. There are mainly two types of BJT, NPN and PNP. Okay. There are two types of BJT, NPN and PNP. Because BJT is a three-terminal device, that's why it is considered as NPN, PNP. Okay, N means N-type semiconductor, P means P-type semiconductor. Okay, so these two types of BJT you have to study, and there are different modes: active mode, saturation mode, cutoff mode, that you will study during the course. Okay, then DC analysis of BJT, BJT biasing. Okay, BJT as a switch and amplifier, how we can use as a BJT as a switch and as an amplifier, that you will study. Means based on the different modes, BJT can be used as a switch in saturation mode and cutoff mode. In saturation mode, BJT will be act as a on switch. In cutoff mode, BJT will act as a off switch. That you will study during the course. Then about amplifier, as an amplifier, we can use BJT in active mode. Okay, because in active mode, the current can be amplified. BJT is basically a current control device, means we can control the current. Okay, then single stage common emitter amplifier, means there are various category of the amplifiers that you will study, and especially you have to study common emitter amplifier. Okay, there are three terminals of BJT: emitter, collector and base. Okay, so in that, here common emitter amplifier, based on the common emitter terminal, the name is common emitter amplifier. After BJT and diode, you have to study about other transistors, that is junction field effect transistor, JFET and MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. JFET means junction field effect transistor, MOSFET means metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. You have to study their structure, their operations and current and voltage characteristic, right? So there are basically two types of field effect transistor. Okay, based on the electric field inside the device, they are categorized JFET and MOSFET. So you have to study about their structures, operation, how the JFET and MOSFET can be operated, and what are the IB characteristic of these devices. Means basic fundamental understanding should be there. That's why this type of topics are kept here in your unit 2 about semiconductor devices. Okay, so you'll have basic understanding about diode, transistors. In transistor, BJT and field effect transistors are more common. The difference between BJT and field effect transistors, okay, and that is JFET and MOSFET, is that BJT is a bipolar device, whereas FET, that is field effect transistor, is a unipolar device. Unipolar means either it has positive polarity or negative polarity based on the channel. Means in that JFET and MOSFET, we will use channel. So channel can be N-type or P-type. Okay, means you know that there are two types of semiconductor devices, N-type and P-type. You will have basic understanding about this type of semiconductor devices, I know. Okay, so based on that N channel and P channel, they JFET and MOSFET can be further categorized in two parts: N channel JFET, N channel MOSFET, P-channel JFET and P-channel MOSFET. So we will study about the types of devices and their structure, their operating principle and IV characteristics. Okay, these are very much important for you, especially for as an electronics engineer. You should understand the concept behind the devices. Okay. So everything is fine. Am I audible to you? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Then in third unit is about integrated circuits. So integrated circuit means, in short, we call it as a IC. So you have a basic understanding about ICs, means introduction to ICs. Nowadays, you can see ICs are available in every electronic devices, every electrical devices. So you can see everywhere in all real applications, in all our home appliances, these ICs are used. Okay, many ICs are used. So in that, this operational amplifier is very much important. That is, in short, we call it as a op-amp. So op-amp is the common IC number is op-amp IC741. That is very common IC. That is 8-pin IC. It is very much widely used in almost all electronic applications. Okay. So we will study in this unit mostly about op-amp, operational amplifier. Then op-amp, what are the characteristics of op-amp? Means in that we will study about ideal characteristic and practical characteristics. So what are the characteristics of op-amp? We will study in this topic. Then different types of amplifiers based on op-amp that we will study. Means you can see here summing amplifier, inverting and non-inverting amplifier, then differentiator, integrator. Okay. So these are different types of amplifiers based on operational amplifier, that is IC741. So that you have to study and you have to solve some numerical problems also, and you will see the concept behind solving the numerical problem while studying this topic. And this is very simple topic. It is not tough one. Okay, if you will understand the concept well, then you can solve any problem based on op-amp. Okay, then another IC that is very common is 555 timer IC. Okay, so the introduction to 555 timer IC, you have to see the circuit schematic of 555 timer IC and their applications that you will see in this course. So in unit, mostly you have to study about operational amplifier IC and 555 timer IC. Okay, so these two common ICs you have to study in this unit. Next is, after the studying the circuit concept about semiconductor devices and about common ICs, the next is digital electronics. Means how these ICs are applicable, that you will study in this topic. In that you will study about number system, different types of logic gates, logic minimization, Boolean algebra. Okay, so in number system, I think you have already studied in your 11th-12th course, and you have basic understanding about basic logic gates. I think you all know, means in your 11th-12th curriculum, the basic logic gates are already there. That is NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So basic logic gates you have to study. You already know about number system, means how we can convert from one base to another base, means if the number is binary type, we can convert into decimal type, we can convert into octal type, we can convert into hexadecimal type. So basic base of the number system you already studied, that is base 2, base 8, base 10, base 16. Okay, base 2 is called as binary system, base 8 is octal system, base 10 is decimal, base 16 is hexadecimal. So the number in number system, mostly we will focus about the conversion.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Do you have any doubt? Okay, thank you. So in number system, after number system, you have to study about logic gates. You will also study, apart from the basic logic gates, basic 3 logic gates, not and or. You have to also study about some exclusive gates, that is exclusive OR gate, exclusive NOR gate, XOR, XNOR. Okay, and NAND gate and NOR gate. These are the complement of OR gate and AND gate. Complement of OR is NOR gate. Complement of AND is NAND gate. So there are basically 5 types of IC gates, and additional there are 2 other gates also, XOR gate and XNOR gate. Okay, NAND and NOR gates are also called as universal gates. Do you know about universal gates? Do you know about universal gates? No?
So NAND and OR.
Yes, yes. NAND and NOR are called as universal gates. Why they are called as universal gates?
सर
Can make
बाकी
any
गेट्स
gate.
भी बन सकते हैं.
Yeah,
दूसरे गेट की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी.
because by using only these 2 gates, we can design any logic circuit. Okay, we can design any logic circuit, any digital circuit by using only these 2 gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. That's why they are called as universal gates. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these things you have to remember, because these are very basic things, and it is widely asked in your Viva exams or any interview. Okay, because these are very fundamental things, and for any engineering students, interviewer are most likely to ask these questions. Okay, so in digital electronics, you have to study about number system, then logic gates, then how to minimize logics. Means if you have multiple variable system, logic system, how we can minimize that logics so that the number of logic gates utilization can be minimized. Okay, means by using minimum number of logic gates, if you can able to design your logic circuit, that is the primary objective. So that's why logic minimization is very much important. Then about Boolean algebra, means Boolean algebra is quite helpful to minimize any logic. Okay, then K-map, that is called as Karnaugh map. It is very helpful to design your means to minimize your logic. Then you have to study about truth tables. Mean every logic circuit has its truth table based on the input and output. Means whatever we are providing input and what we are getting in the output, that is altogether comes under the truth table. Then introduction to combinational circuits. Combinational circuits are basically formed by using logic gates. Okay, basic logic gates or advanced logic gates. So by using these logic gates, if you design any circuit, that is called as a combinational logic, combinational circuits. Okay. Then introduction to field programmable gate array, that is FPGA. So introduction to FPGA is the last topic in this course that you have to study, and you have basic fundamental understanding about FPGA, that is the more or less related to microcontroller. Okay, so you will have understanding, you will be have understanding about this FPGA. Then last unit is introduction to communication engineering. Okay, means ultimately your branch is electronics engineering, and it is directly or indirectly related to the branch electronics and communication engineering. Okay, so you have to study, it is inherently electronics and communication engineering branch. Okay, because you have to study all types of communication subjects also in this throughout your 4-year program. So in this first semester, in this course, it is inherently kept for the understanding of about the communication engineering to the students. It is inherently kept in your course curriculum. So introduction to communication, what is communication system, and the concept about multiplexing and modulation. What is modulation? It is very much important topic in communication engineering that you should understand. So basic things, it is kept in this unit. Types of communication, what are the types of communication? What is electromagnetic spectrum? What is electromagnetic spectrum, that you will see. Then bandwidth, what is bandwidth? The concept of bandwidth. So these small things, these fundamental things you have to study in this course. Introduction to in 5th unit, that is introduction to communication engineering. Okay, number of lectures are defined here. Total there are 40 lectures available, and within 40 lectures we have to complete the course. Okay, that is more than sufficient. And about the evaluation scheme, I am telling you, there are 2 exams. That is, first one is mid semester exam. So in mid semester exam, do you have your academic calendar? Have you got your academic calendar from
No, sir.
academic section?
No, sir.
No, you can download from RJPT website also. In academic section, if you will go there, then you can download your academic calendar. In academic calendar, you can see the dates of mid semester examination, dates of end semester examination, and okay, and what is your mid semester races. Okay, so all these dates you can find there. So mid semester examination is of 30 marks in this course. End semester examination is of 60 marks, and rest 10 marks is for assessment. 10 marks is for assessment. So total is 100 marks. Okay, 30 is mid semester examination, 60 for end semester examination, 10 for your assessment. Assessment consists of your class test, assignments, tutorials, whatever, means home assignments also, homework. So these all constitutes assessment, internal assessment, and for this 10 marks is there. Means most part is for mid semester examination and end semester examination. But to understand the concept better, you have to focus on homework also, assignment, tutorials. These are very much important to understand the concept of the topics. Okay. So in the evaluation process, you can note down your mid-semester examination is of 30 marks, end semester examination will be of 60 marks, and rest 10 marks will be of assessment. So total within 100, you will be evaluated in this course. Clear? Okay, now I will tell you the books you have to prefer. So this is first test book that is very much important. The book by Alexander and Sadiku, that is Fundamentals of Electronics in Electric Circuits. Fundamentals of Electric Circuit, that is McGraw-Hill publication. You can find it is very much important, and you can download the soft copy also, the Fundamentals of Electric Circuits by Alexander and Sadiku. Most of the topics will be covered in this book only. Okay. Okay, so for as a textbook, you have to follow this book. For digital topic, you have to follow this Morris Mano book, that is Digital Design. This is Pearson publication. Electronic devices and circuit, that is about electronic devices. You can see in Unit 2, there are topics about electronic devices. So you can follow this book, that is Ballested book by Robert Ballested. Electronic devices and circuit, it is Pearson publication. So this book you have to follow for Unit 2, means about electronic devices. This is for Unit 4, digital circuits, about digital circuits. This is for Unit 1, mostly for Unit 1. Okay. And also Unit 3. Yeah, Unit 3 also you can study by this book. So by this book you can study Unit 1 and 3. Unit 4. This is for Unit 2. Because there are variety of topics, so for that you can follow different books. Okay. Although we will try to cover all these things, and all concepts you can understand, you can learn, but if you will follow the book, it will be better. Okay, please try to follow book for any subject, because for in-depth analysis, in-depth understanding, you have to follow books. There is no shortcut. Okay, whatever the concepts you are studying, you are following in the course, in the lecture, that you must revise in your home, in your room, so that you can understand the concepts better. Okay, so these books you have to follow. Reference book you can follow as per your choice, but mostly you have to follow these these 3 textbook for this course. And from next class, we will start from the first unit, that is circuit analysis. So first I will start with introductory concepts about different circuit elements and different types of sources in the next class. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. If you have any doubt related to the course content, you can ask. about the evaluation, how will be evaluated. In this course, you have to do some experiments also. Means you have separate lab in this course, fundamentals of electronics engineering lab. So lab will start when you will come here in offline mode. Okay, so it will take some time. So when you will come here in offline mode, you will do all experiments that is dedicated for this lab. In lab you will be evaluated separately within 100 marks. Means 50 marks for internal assessment, 50 marks for practical. Okay, so total consists of 100 marks. So lab is for lab separately 100 marks are there. 100 marks, these 100 marks are for theory only. Means fundamentals of electronics engineering course, subject code ECE102. For lab, subject code is ECE102L. So it will be separate. Okay, I am taking your attendance. Please tell. Ashish Chandra. Okay. Avya Chandra.
Present, sir.
Aditya. Aditya RS.
Present, sir.
Akash Srivastav.
Present, sir.
Akhilesh Sahu.
Present, sir.
Akshit Taneja.
Present, sir.
Anand Kumawat.
Present, sir.
Ankit Das.
Present, sir.
Apurva Raj.
Present, sir.
Okay. Avinash Kumar Singh.
Present, sir.
Ayush Kumar. Absent. Gaurav Tiwari. Ishant Singh.
Yes, sir.
Krishna Gupta.
Yes, sir.
Gaurav Tiwari. Absent.
Present, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. Maitri Upal.
Present, sir.
Mudra Gupta.
Present, sir.
Paranjay Soni.
Yes, sir.
Prachi Gautam. Prachi Gautam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Prajwal Singh.
Yes, sir.
Priyansh Raj.
Yes, sir.
Priyanshu Kumar.
Present, sir.
Pulakit Singh.
Present, sir.
Rahul.
Present, sir.
Rajiv Kumar Pandey. Rishabh Arya. Rohan Kuntal.
Present, sir.
S. Rutik Sai.
Present, sir.
Saket Suman.
Present, sir.
Samyak Kashyap.
Present, sir.
Sangram Chakravarti.
Present, sir.
Sasank Tripathi.
Present, sir.
Shubham Ranjan. Shubham Singh.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay, both.
Subham Ranjan, present, sir.
Okay, Shubham Ranjan and Shubham Singh. Okay. Srajan Swarankar.
Present, sir.
Sudhanshu Kumar.
Present, sir.
Sujit Kumar Ji. Sumit Sikarwar.
Present, sir.
Supriya.
Present, sir.
Suryansh Verma. Ujjwal Nayan. Utkarsh Kumar Yadav.
Present.
Usual Nayan.
Okay,
Present,
okay.
sir. Utkarsh Kumar Yadav. Present.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Vaishnavi.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Vedanshi.
Present, sir.
Vishal.
Present, sir.
Okay. Yash.
Present, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else left?
Yes, sir. Sir, Arnav Kumar.
What is your name?
Sir, Arnav Kumar.
Arnav Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
Vinita Bharti.
Arunita. Arunita.
Sir, Vinita Bharti.
Vinita. Okay.
Sir, Vinita.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Vinita. Anyone else? Okay. Thank you. We will meet in the next class. You can leave. You can leave the class. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.